North Macedonia is a land of dramatic mountains, ancient lakes, and hidden valleys, a place where nature and history intertwine. The capital, Skopje, echoes with a mix of languages and cultures, while churches and mosques stand side by side. Here, Slavic, Albanian, Turkish, and Roma communities have shaped a vibrant cultural mosaic. This diversity is the result of centuries of encounters, migrations, and empires rising and falling. To understand North Macedonia today, we must peel back the layers of its past. One of the most profound changes came with the arrival of Islam, which brought new architecture, customs, and beliefs. The spread of Islam here wasn't just about conquest, it was a gradual, complex process of cultural exchange. This story reveals how East and West have quietly blended in North Macedonia for centuries. The nation's unique character is rooted in this meeting of worlds. Let's journey back to see how this remarkable blend came to be. The story begins in a land defined by faith, tradition, and the ever-present mountains. Before minarets dotted the skyline, North Macedonia was a stronghold of Eastern Orthodox Christianity. The region, once part of the Byzantine Empire, was filled with churches and monasteries adorned with stunning frescoes. Ohrid, known as the Jerusalem of the Balkans, was a spiritual and cultural beacon, said to have a church for every day of the year. Christianity shaped daily life, language, and tradition for generations. Yet, the region was often caught between powerful empires, Byzantine, Bulgarian, and Serbian, each leaving its mark. As these empires weakened, uncertainty grew, and the land became a crossroads for new powers. The people clung to their faith and heritage, unaware that a dramatic transformation was on the horizon. Soon, a new empire would arrive, bringing a new religion and a new way of life. The stage was set for a profound cultural shift. The Ottoman Empire was about to change everything. The Ottoman Empire emerged from Anatolia, expanding into the Balkans in the 14th century with disciplined armies and a clear vision. Their conquest of the Macedonian region was gradual. Cities like Skopje, Bitola, and Ohrid fell one by one. Ottoman rule ended the era of medieval Christian kingdoms and introduced a new system based on Islamic law and administration. The land was divided into sanjaks, governed by Ottoman officials, and a new social order took shape. Muslims held power, but the millet system allowed Christians and Jews to manage their own religious affairs. Non-Muslims paid a special tax and held a lower social status, but they could practice their faith. This structure created a clear hierarchy with Muslims at the top and Christians below. The Ottomans maintained control by balancing authority with religious autonomy. The conquest was not just military, it was a transformation of society, law, and daily life. For the next 5 centuries, Ottoman influence would define the region. The arrival of the Ottomans marked the beginning of a new era. North Macedonia's landscape and identity would never be the same. The seeds of a new cultural blend were sown. Ottoman rule transformed the towns and cities of North Macedonia. Mosques with elegant domes and minarets rose alongside ancient churches, reshaping the skyline. Landmarks like the Mustafa Pasha Mosque in Skopje and the Ishak Çelebi Mosque in Bitola became symbols of the new era. These mosques were often part of larger complexes, kulia, that included schools, baths, and inns. Madrasis educated future judges and scholars, while hammams and caravanserais fostered community and commerce. Bazaars, like Skopje's Old Bazaar, became bustling centers of trade and cultural exchange. Ottoman architecture and urban planning embedded Islamic culture into daily life. The blend of mosques, markets, and public spaces created a unique urban landscape. This physical transformation reflected a deeper cultural shift. The legacy of this era still shapes North Macedonia's cities today. Despite Islamic governance, most locals remained Christian for centuries. The Ottomans rarely forced conversion. The millet system allowed Christians to keep their faith if they paid taxes. Over time, some chose Islam for social or economic reasons, escaping the jizya tax or seeking better opportunities. Social pressures and intermarriage also played a role, as did the gradual normalization of Islam in daily life. For others, conversion was a genuine spiritual journey. The spread of Islam was a slow, personal process. Thousands of individual stories, not a single sweeping change. Over generations, a significant Muslim community emerged. This gradual shift added new layers to the region's identity. Sufi mystics played a vital role in the spread of Islam in North Macedonia. Sufism, with its focus on inner spirituality and tolerance, appealed to many. Dervishes established tekkes, spiritual lodges, open to all, offering music, poetry, and a welcoming community. The Bektashi order in particular blended Islamic teachings with local traditions, making the faith more accessible. Sufi leaders built bridges between old and new beliefs, easing the transition for many. Their gentle approach contrasted with formal religious authorities, winning hearts through compassion and inclusion. Tekkes like the Arabati Baba Teki and Tetovo remain spiritual centers today. Sufi influence helped shape a moderate, uniquely Balkan form of Islam. The legacy of these mystics is still felt in the region's culture of coexistence. Faith here was spread as much by poetry and kindness as by politics. Sufism's gentle call left a lasting mark on North Macedonia's spiritual landscape. Today, the legacy of 5 centuries of Islamic culture is woven into North Macedonia's fabric. About a third of the population is Muslim. Albanian, Turkish, Roma, and Slavic communities all contribute to this vibrant tapestry. Ottoman-era mosques, bazaars, and bridges are still in use, blending seamlessly with Byzantine churches. Turkish words, Ottoman dishes, and traditions of hospitality enrich daily life. The old bazaars in Skopje and Bitola remain lively centers of commerce and culture. This shared heritage bridges communities, fostering unity amid diversity. The journey of Islam here was gradual, peaceful, and transformative. Today, mosques and minarets stand as symbols of a rich, complex history. North Macedonia's mosaic of faiths and cultures is a testament to centuries of coexistence and exchange. If you enjoyed this journey through North Macedonia's rich history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to support our channel and help others discover these stories.